What is going on YouTube? It's your boy Mr. Ren, and today we're going to take Vader to the Ford dealership and we're going to see exactly what the hell is wrong with this car. It's very nerve-wracking actually, but I decided to bring you guys along for the ride. I've only had the car at this point for like 2 days, but this is actually some really good advice. If you guys just so happen to buy a used car, you can actually take it to your dealership, and for a fee of about maybe 90 bucks, they actually go give you a full rundown, a full diagnosis from top to bottom, springs, suspension, engine. They run all the codes, everything. They give you an entire printout with exactly how much it's going to cost you, and then what you could do is you could just fix it yourself and save all the trouble of trying to diagnose every single little thing. It actually helps you with the guesswork, with all of that. So today I'm actually going to take you guys for the first ever ride along in Vader. That's right, the new project Mustang GT, and see exactly at the end of the video what the hell is wrong with this car. I'm a little nervous, but let's go ahead and did I buy a lemon? That's the question of today's video, guys. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out at the very end if I did a good investment or if I bought an old sour lemon. So without further ado, let's hop in, let's turn it on, and let's go for a ride. Look at this. Right before I got in the freaking car, right before I got on to turn it on, it just comes out like, oh, it's time to go. Okay, sure. Car cat does whatever a car cat does. Right, so I can't really tell if the camera is getting me good or not. I can't tell if the camera is getting me good, guys. Sorry. So you guys are just gonna have to bear with me. Hopefully when I get home and I review this footage, it wasn't all done in vain. Hopefully it's not like lower half of my body. If it is, you guys are gonna have to get used to my man boobs. Either way, you guys have seen enough of that on the channel. But AC works. $2,000 car. Come on, man. Doesn't get better than that. Oh, it needs some new wipers. Now the clutch is heavy as hell. Look at this crap. What is this? Hold on. All right, now we got that out of the way. The clutch is heavy as hell. God. And this is almost in every Mustang I've ever driven. It has like one of the heaviest clutches ever. Hold on, my mom is just showing up to the house. Give me a second. Oh my God. I just had to give the keys to the house to my mom so she can stay in there watching the kids, because we were going to take them to the dealership, but that was going to be a pain in the ass. So now, bye-bye. I ain't got to worry about that. Let's go. So one thing I wanted to bring up to you guys, if you're still watching this, if you actually care, and if you're still, and if you just so happen to have some Mustang knowledge, let me know in the comment section. The car pulls to the right or to the left. There's a lot of play in the steering wheel. I'll show you guys now in a second when I get a chance to get in a straight line. Watch this. Look at the play in the steering wheel. And it isn't until I turn a little bit all the way to the right or all the way to the left that the car actually starts turning. Somebody told me that that could be the bushings or the tie rods or something like that. Let me know. Somebody that knows what the hell they're talking about, let me know, please. Now, another incredibly weird feeling is I've never been in an unmodified Mustang before. It feels so weird. It's so quiet. It's just so soft. You know, it's like you hear what these cars have the potential of sounding like, and you literally can't hear anything. It's like the AC's blowing. I feel like a 1990s businessman going to my first board meeting or something. You know, it's just like very quiet. Here cruising along in my Mustang GT, you know, just don't need to make noise, don't need to annoy people, don't need to run into any crowds. Well, we're gonna change that. Hopefully not run into any crowds. There's no wood to knock on, but I do not want to do that. Oh, this clutch is a killer. Ah. Woo. Woo. Like I said earlier, for 2,000 bucks, for it being what? God, 2002. Well, it's like 16 years old or something like that. No leaks. It's actually raining, as you guys can see. Not one leak, nothing like that. The owner was 50-something years old, and he took really good care of the car, but unfortunately he let it sit for way too long, and that's one of the reasons why we're taking it to get diagnosed. So I think we can focus on whatever needs to be repaired first, and then we'll start working on the fun stuff. All right, so I'm leaving the car here at the Ford dealership. I'll be coming back for it, and hopefully we can know exactly what the hell is wrong with this thing. Either way, I'm gonna meet you guys with the paperwork and go exactly over everything that is wrong with this car. All right, guys, and I just came back. Let me lower the air conditioning. I just came back from the Ford dealership doing the multi-point inspection. Big shout out to Jimmy, the technician. This guy went above and beyond completely. I've never ever had such great customer service than this guy going all out. Either way, this is it. I'm just trying to show you guys that I really did do the whole multi-point inspection. But Jimmy, since he did go above and beyond, he actually told me like everything, because there was some stuff there that he couldn't write down. So we're gonna cover everything that is wrong with this Mustang GT, with the Vader Mustang GT. And believe it or not, it's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be catastrophically, like this engine is a ticking time bomb kind of bad. Surprisingly enough, it's not as bad as we thought. The first thing that needs to get fixed is both valve cover gaskets need to be replaced. So there's a valve cover leak. It's just both the gaskets. We replace that, we're good to go. The oil filter gasket needs to be replaced as well. Windshield wipers, no big deal. Right front headlamp doesn't work, easy fix. The drive belt needs to be changed. Surprisingly enough, the clutch and the transmission are good, and this does have, I think it's a stage 2 clutch or something. It's a freaking workout to drive this Mustang. It is, oh my god, it's like the hardest clutch. I'm so used to the Terminator Sentra. It's like just like a feather, you know, the clutch is like a feather. The car drives itself with just the clutch. This freaking Mustang kicks your fucking ass. I forgot how fucking hard these clutches are from the last Mustang. I had the Crowd Surfer. I don't know, you OG subscribers remember that one. The inner and outer tie rods and the rack and pinion. Okay, so the worst thing, not engine related, besides the air filter, little things like that, the worst thing this car needs is the entire front end is completely shot, destroyed beyond belief. I don't know if I said this earlier in the videos. I might realize it when I'm editing it later, but I said that this car almost killed me on the drive back. It just threw me all the way to the right, and I was turning the steering wheel to the left, and I didn't want to turn, and that scared the crap out of me so much that I actually had to take the inside streets. I didn't even take the highway. So with that being said, the bushings, the entire front end, suspension wise, tie rods, everything needs to be replaced. So it's definitely a project. It's definitely gonna take some time, but at least it's doable. Like I said, everything else is in very good shape. So I think for 2,000 bucks, I got a great deal when it comes to that. Either way, expect, like I said earlier, a lot of videos on this Mustang. I'm really excited about this build. Can't wait to bring you guys along for the ride and check it out. I can't wait to get rid of that hideous front bumper. I'm actually embarrassed to drive out with that thing. It's actually embarrassing, dude. So with that being said, it's your boy Mr. Random. It looks like we got ourselves a pretty solid one here with the Vader Mustang, and I will catch you guys in the next Mustang video, which you better believe is coming up very soon. Either way, take it easy.